Hey fam, Lucian here. How you guys doing? Soyiso, how was it?
I'm good, man. How's it?
Awesome stuff. Awesome. Guys, I just had um, one of the most interesting conversations with Soyiso. So Soyiso is the founder of HOC and he shared something mind-blowing. And you said that HOC, since it's next month, how long will
Next
you be in
month,
business?
we're gonna be 1 year, which is 12 months from when we started with what we're doing now. Since last year, so
Yes.
in October, it's gonna be 1 year. 12 months.
12 months,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So, guys, just over a year ago, me and Soyiso met online, and we obviously we became good friends, and we went in business. But to realize now that after a year, the business has done what is it?
The business has done 1.5 million rands worth of sales in 12 months.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And it is by becoming a coach.
just by becoming a coach, by becoming a coach, which is something I never thought actually as realistic as it actually happened. And you know, when you get your first, when the business makes its first 2,000 rands as an example,
Yeah.
you don't have a clue
What you're
that
doing.
you're going to be talking about 1.5 million rands today
Yeah.
worth of that. So yeah, it's great.
So I don't know about you, but this time of the year, so many people maybe come in contact, especially if you have a product which teaches you to make money. Then they will
Yeah.
come to you and say, you know what, I don't want to go back to work,
yeah.
next year,
Yeah, yeah.
because they realize that the time that they've used this year, it doesn't add up to the reward that they
True,
got, especially because now it's coming towards the end of the year, and I believe that our Creator, God, has put a talent within each person.
Yeah.
So by using that talent, you used your talent, you obviously packaged it into a business, and now your business has done 1.5 in the first year. What do you tell a person that is watching this video that maybe want to achieve more in the next 12 months than what they have achieved now? What do you tell a person?
I think the first thing is be true to yourself. Be realistic about what's going on in your life. Tap into what you are saying God has given in us. It's there. I mean, it's there.
It's there.
You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah.
So one needs to tap into it. I mean, to be honest with you, there's a lot of people with potential
Yes.
who are stuck in the offices, who are depressed there, and the potential in them, they can be running multi-million rand businesses,
Yeah.
but they're stuck because they have the fear maybe, or excuses of I don't have time, or it's not for me, or whatever the nature of the excuse or the reason is. But for someone who's gonna see this, man, tap into what you already have,
Yes.
unwrap it and work on it time in and time out, day by day. Make sure you're putting in the work on that thing and prioritize it.
Yeah.
Prioritize the person you wanna be in the year. Maybe just to give you about me, when I started this business model last year, I knew the person I wanna be in the future.
Yes.
But at that time, I did not know exactly how to go about doing that. But I knew that if I do this thing every day like this, consistently, it now gave me a picture of this person that I'm becoming.
Yes.
And it even stopped being about money in the process. I realized
Yeah.
that I'm changing.
Yes.
I'm doing less of procrastination. I don't watch TV. I don't watch DSTV. My people know I don't like DSTV.
I never said.
They call me Mr. DSTV because I'm like, you watch
Yeah.
DSTV, but you don't have an investment. You are paying people to work. you are paying to watch people who are working. I
Yeah.
always say that. So it's all about consistency. It's all about knowing exactly what you can do, believing in it, and wrapping that gift within you and run for it, than to be stuck and be depressed and stuff like that. So a lot of people are leaving their jobs now. I want to tell you right now, you can be a coach. You can evolve, you can change, you can do partner with businesses. There's a lot you can do, and your life will be very, very different.
So you said I can remember 2017. For me too, I'm married, I've got kids, etc. But I needed to get rid of my courier job where I was driving 16 hours per day. And on weekends I was an Uber driver. But now I couldn't just walk away because
True.
I've got responsibility.
True. Yeah.
And yeah, but looking back now, I didn't necessarily just walk away. I needed to put some things in place because I mean I'm a parent, etc. So you obviously documented everything that you've done up until now. So obviously you don't want to climb up Mount Everest without a guide.
True.
And you have positioned yourself as a guide where you are willing to obviously person watching this video and share some crucial principles that the person should implement should they obviously want to achieve this. But at the same time, I'm sure that the goal wasn't for you to do 1.5 million rands worth of business when you got started.
True.
Because you start right where you are, because so many people don't believe in themselves.
True.
But the importance is, what would you say, what is the few things that you need to have in place in order to actually help you to compress time frames? When I say that, I mean how to get it quickly.
Yeah.
Not quickly, but the quickest way.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna be honest with this one. The quickest way to achieve something in a shorter time frame is to have a mentor who actually did it in a longer way.
Yeah. Yes. No, definitely.
So you are capitalizing
Yes.
on his mistakes,
Experience.
on his experience, even his mistakes and errors,
Yes.
so that you don't do them.
Yes.
So you stick with that person who has got tons of years of experience behind him. So what he did in 8 years, you're gonna do it in 3.
Yeah.
Because now he's gonna be like, no, you don't do it like this. No, you don't say it like this. No, you don't do it like this. No, you do it like this. You understand? Now, the more you learn to that person, that means that if I learn from you, and you took 4 years to do it, I'm gonna take a year to do it, and HOC is gonna make 1.5 million in 11 months.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And to find that you made 1.5 million in 4 years, as an example. But the next person I coach won't take 11 months to make 1.5 million. It's gonna be 6 months.
Yeah.
So that was the best thing. I knew that I don't know it all.
Yeah.
So instead of me doing it by myself also, and trial and error, take 4, 5 years, 6 years, I'm still trying and making errors. I just said, last year, Lucian Godfrey, let's talk. And then from there went into business, and you started coaching me, you started mentoring me, you started showing me the ropes of some particular things and stuff like that. And then, and I'm sure you saw the pace.
Yeah.
You saw the pace.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because if it was not that, I was gonna be, riding a bike, trying to climb Mount Everest with a rope and stuff like that. But now I was flying, I was cruising, because every time I'm stuck, it's a phone call. Hey man, how do you do A, B, and C? I did this. How can I rectify this? How can I do this? So the number one principle is get a coach, get a mentor, get someone who's been there, who's been doing that, who's made their errors, capitalize on their experience. In fact, I don't know why I use the word capitalize. I'll say leverage. Leverage on that person's experience. If you do that, you're gonna win.
My mentor always says that a person that doesn't have
did you hear that? He says he's mentor. so it's all about that. Successful people are actually having mentors. When I learned that, I was like, because sometimes we are proud. We've got pride that leads, Lucian or Soyiso or so and so. You don't know the value that's in them that can actually progress your own life.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you, we've never met before. We started talking about business. We had 500,000 deals.
Yeah, without meeting in person.
You see, so your mentor always say?
He says that if your mentor doesn't have a mentor, they don't deserve to be your mentor. And it becomes more evident now because of the following facts. When I get, like you have said earlier, you don't have to go through this and make the same mistakes. When I have certain challenges in my business, it's either my mentor told me this is going to happen, and when it happens, do this. or I'm gonna go to him and say, you know what, this is happening, and he will guide me on how to go about it. But in most cases, they would tell me that if this will happen and this is how you handle it. And if I didn't have them, for instance, I would be making mistakes of and losing potential millions.
Money,
And at the end of the day, but I've also been that person that is quite stingy. Yeah? I would go on social media and I would follow them, but I wouldn't comment anything. I want to learn, but I don't want to engage. I don't want to maybe pay a mentor. Why should I pay them? Because I can learn all of this from YouTube. But it compares time frames. Obviously, I didn't start paying mentors as much as I pay them now, but I started with books. And I started buying cheap courses, and then I started going and paying like 200k for a course. But it has always paid back. So if a person is watching this, for instance, there's a lot of obviously keep track of what you are doing online, and you give so much, and now you are open to go another level and share with people what objections you have faced, and how they can obviously overcome that. Maybe the goal isn't necessarily to do 1.5 million rands worth of business in the first year, but maybe it's just maybe it's not even about the money, because when we got started, you said, you know what, people are obviously uneducated concerning your industry, and
so I wanted to educate them.
It costs them money, and they are losing money. So now you obviously want to provide more education, and obviously a business is just solving a problem at the profit. So maybe the goal is just to maybe educate people on a certain topic, so they don't have to go through the same growing pains. So a person wanting to maybe just talk to you, maybe not necessarily become a coach, but just find out whether they have what it takes. Where can they contact you?
You can contact me on my personal number. I don't have 10 PAs there. You can contact me on my. You can contact me on my office line or personal line. Office line is 043 023 0086.
Oh, you know the line.
I know. You see, I almost fumbled there, brother. Like, it's my personal number that actually gives me a problem. My lecturer at Forte used to say, when he say, what's your number? He'd be like, I don't know. I will say, why? Because I never call myself.
Yeah.
You see, but on my personal number, you can dial 081 877 3749. You will get me there. I'm definitely sure we can, get started with something. Help each other with something and stuff like that. But the world is moving. Cryptocurrencies are moving. I saw that post you did about Pick and Pay now accepting Bitcoin at point of sale. That should tell you something, man. And they know the bull run is coming.
So they want your capital now so they can capitalize on it.
You see? Okay, guys, that was awesome, man.
Soyiso, thank you so much
for
making yourself available. Obviously, people will be in contact, and giving your time, because time is the most valuable asset, and making that opening that door. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to potentially in a year from now, or maybe sooner, to share your journey on what or how it played out. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you in my next video.